It's another late night trip at Disneyland. I'm here in Disney California Adventure. And the main reason that I'm here tonight, just walking in, just passing Carthay Circle, is I'm here to check out the Port of San Fransokyo Cervecería, which just opened either yesterday or the day before. But it's the new shop just next to Cocina Cucamonga and what will soon be San Fransokyo. It mostly has beers there, hence the name Cervecería. I'm gonna try one. I don't really drink in the parks a lot, but I thought if I'm gonna check it out, I gotta get a beer to try at least one of them. So I'm gonna check it out, see what it looks like. The new food is coming out this week also for Cocina Cucamonga, so there's a lot of stuff coming to what is still technically not yet San Fransokyo, still technically Pacific Wharf, but pretty soon that's what it will officially be called. So let's head over and check it out. So I'm standing in the Pacific Wharf / San Fransokyo area, and over here in front of me is where Pacific Wharf Cafe, which will eventually be Aunt Cass's Cafe, and Lucky Fortune over here. And then coming over here, you still see a lot of walls up where there will be the Baymax meet and greet and some other stuff. And then Cocina Cucamonga is where it has always been, but this is the new part. This was not here before. This is the Port of San Fransokyo Cervecería. You can see the sign right above it. And it's really bright. You know, it's starting to get dark here at Disneyland. But they have set up a really cool little small shop. I did a mobile order to get a beer, so I'm waiting for mine to get ready. But this is a pretty good use of space, I think. And you can see that it's a crowded night here in DCA. You can see a closer up look. They've got all of the drinks they have and this big barrel. Thank you. And there's my drink. So I'm now sitting outside of the Port of San Fransokyo Cervecería. I'm just gonna call that the Cervecería because it's a long day, but I have my beer. It's the Aurora Hoppy Alice, but it's pretty good. It's an IPA, I like IPAs. And I'm also using a new little mic system. That's why I have this little corny mic, because lesson learned the hard way that the wind will mess up unless having like really super expensive mic equipment, which I'm not going to buy because it's not that serious, but that's why you see the little mic popping out and hopefully it's better. But share with you the view. Even though I hate riding the death wheel, it is a pretty sight. And it is at least well lit here in Pacific Wharf / San Fransokyo. There's a crying baby right next to me. But it's a pretty chill night. Just decided to make a little impromptu trip, mostly because I did want to try this Cervecería, which is just over here. And hopefully we'll see these walls come down soon. San Fransokyo is really starting to come down piece by piece. And Pacific Wharf will soon be no more. I think the new food at Cocina Cucamonga, which is just next door to the Cervecería, is coming tomorrow or sometime this week. So sadly, I'll have more food to try. Never a bad problem to have. Oh, they do. I did just notice this. They now have these little parts of the bridge wrapped up. I wonder if they're going to start painting these soon, because presumably it will all be orange like this here. I wonder if we'll get to see any of the painting in action, unless they're keeping it orange and white, but I think it will be all orange. So I'm just outside of Pixar Pier, walking into it, right outside of Lamplight Lounge, and a lot of people are getting ready for World of Color. The first show opens at 9 o'clock every night, but while that's happening, Pixar Pier itself is pretty empty compared to what it usually is like, because a lot of people are getting ready to watch World of Color. It's a fun show. I like the 100th. I know not everyone loves it, but I enjoy it for what it is, especially the Star Wars moment. It's really fun. Not as good as Wondrous Journeys, the fireworks over at Disneyland, but it's a different experience. But anyhow, while that's happening, I'm in the pause to catch this lunch. Such a fun lunch. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm on my way to riding Credit Coaster. The last time I was here, it was down. It's also a really fun one at night. They used to not run it during World of Color. They would shut it down for a bit while World of Color was happening, but ever since they started testing it, I think earlier this summer, around that time, it's pretty regularly running, which is nice. If you haven't experienced Credit Coaster at night, it's a vibe, you gotta do it. So I'm wrapping up my night at Disneyland, getting a quick view of the castle. Post fireworks, it's still pretty busy. And we still have cars running on their way to Main Street. Walk over to what is surely gonna be a quiet area, one of my favorite areas at Disneyland Park, just near the Royal Theater, where they do some shows like Tangled. I can't remember what else they still do here. Never actually really stopped myself, but this is one of my favorite spots. In the morning and in the evening, it's really quiet, so it's a good spot to get photos. During the day, it's pretty crowded because they do like character photos here in the Royal Hall. As you can see right now, it's really empty. And there used to, pretty often, there would be characters kind of in this balcony area. Sometimes it would be Belle and Gaston, sometimes. I've even seen Jasmine over here. Sometimes Flynn and Rapunzel, but I don't see them here that often anymore. Maybe I'm just missing them? But it is really nice and quiet. Tale as Old as Time, Beauty and the Beast is playing right now. It's nice to find these like quiet spots even when the park is still really crowded. It's a little after 10 p.m. right now. Fireworks ended a little before 10 and it's still pretty crowded here. Now I'm making my way out. It's crazy that in just over a month, Halloween will officially start at Disneyland on September 1st. And I'm thinking about that because I'm walking by Jolly Holiday where so many of the holiday treats will be. I'm so excited. I'm ready for the Halloween decorations, the Halloween merchandise, which honestly may start popping up in the stores next week. Well, that wraps up this quick late night trip to Disneyland. The main reason I wanted to come is to try the Cervecería over in DCA, what will soon be San Fransokyo. Got that, rode in Credit Coaster, saw fireworks tonight, rode a little Astro Blasters, got level 6. Didn't quite hit level 7, unfortunately, shame. And yeah, I just hung out a little bit around the castle. Oh, don't want to get run over. We'll get a last view of the castle on our way out. It is. Try to watch the rail so don't trip. And there's the castle behind me. And this Main Street view that I'm walking out to. Well, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and my videos, and let me know what else I should check out at Disneyland or wherever else